So I'm here today to introduce the charity that I work for. So I work for a charity called VCAEC, which is one of those words you think, which stands for Voluntary Community Action East Cambridgeshire. We're basically the volunteer centre and we work in Ely. So I'm here today to talk about what we do and how as businesses perhaps we could work together. So my role there is the Chief Executive, and my role is to look after volunteering within East Cambridgeshire. So that could be working with charities, finding them volunteers, or it could be general public coming to me and saying, oh, I've got a few hours to spare, I'm a HR professional, I'd like to give some of my expertise to a local charity. So those sort of things, matching people together. The other things that I do is I do work with the local charities within East Cambridgeshire. So there's many charities ranging from two mums on a Thursday night running the youth club, or it could be the big nationals, NSPCC, whatever it might be. But if they're operating in East Cambridgeshire, I should know about them. So as organisations, if perhaps you're thinking, I'd like to give some free training to a charity once a year, I could arrange for that to happen. If maybe you offer photographic services, maybe you'd like to offer 2 photo sessions to a local charity once a year. So again, I network, I can do that thing within the voluntary sector. The other things that we operate within our office is we have a car scheme. Now this car scheme is 24 volunteers now. There's 24 members of the public who use their own car and they take people to the doctors, Adam Brooks, to see their loved one in a care home, that sort of thing. So they give up their time for free, some once a week, some every single day. Some do it to get away from the wife, some people do it for other reasons, but we all have our reasons why we do things. On average, they give around, I think it's 73,000 miles. Our volunteers travel every year. They give around 5,000 hours. So that's just helping people in the community. So they give their time for free, but what they get is their mileage paid for them. So that's one thing that we operate. So it might be, maybe you're thinking, okay, I work 3 days a week, maybe I can give 1 day a week, and I'd quite like to do some driving for the volunteer centre. The other thing that we do is we have a gardening scheme. So this gardening scheme again has volunteers, and we go out and do vulnerable people's gardens for them. So it can be anything from just mowing their grass, they're worried about the grass, so we go in and do that for them, or it can be what I call extreme gardening, whereby we have to literally throw someone over the back gate to hack their way through the garden in order to let everybody in. And the volunteers who do that, they actually say that those garden clearances are the ones that make them feel that feel-good factor. Because they are the ones where you cannot see anything. The bushes and things are right up here somewhere. They clear it. We found bikes. We found sheds underneath the undergrowth. That's how it's up here somewhere. So obviously the volunteers feel really happy about doing that for someone, and then the people in that particular property obviously feel happy that their garden's been cleared. But they're also less vulnerable. If you think about it, if you drive past someone's house, you see the front gardens, you see a nice neat front garden, oh well, everything's okay in that property. But if you see that front garden that's totally overgrown, then actually they could be a target for unscrupulous people coming in and doing all sorts of things. So actually we're also helping that for that individual too. So my ask today, and I've been invited along, so thank you very much, is to think about how businesses can work with their local charities. Whether it be offering a couple of hours, whether it be putting signs up in their organisation and encouraging people to volunteer, maybe getting a volunteer policy in place. So I know that Cambridge County Council, they actually allow their employees to volunteer within work's time. Cambridge City Council are currently looking at that. So it might be something that we can do so that we can work together as an organisation. So that's about me really, so thank you for listening, thank you.